Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Whitney. I'm joining you from Massanutten Mountain, Virginia, and I am incredibly happy to have you with me for today's prenatal class that is especially designed to support you during all stages of pregnancy. This is for women from all backgrounds and walks of life, of any type of physical background. This is a class that is for you. So while everything is very carefully designed to support optimal safety and comfort and ease for you to feel your level best and nourish your baby at the same time, please, of course, adapt anything that you need to along the way. If you need to take a break, just rest or even nap, go to the bathroom, have a snack, drink, hydrate yourself, all of those things I encourage you to do at any point. And I'm also available for any questions like after the class is over. Please don't hesitate to reach out. So we'll begin by tuning in with the Adi Mantra. And this is a very beautiful universal mantra that has been around for many thousands of years. And it translates to, I bow to the infinite wisdom, creative power within. And we are going to split this between two breaths. So first, we'll take a deep inhale to say Om Namo. We'll take another deep inhale for the last part, Guru Dev Namo. So Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And we'll chant this together 3 times. Now, I encourage you to come to your most comfortable seated position. I'm sitting in easy pose right now with a cushion underneath my buttocks. You could also use a block instead if you have this handy. The most important prop, though, is some type of yoga mat that is comfortable for you to practice on. So we can work with anything around that. If you have a blanket handy, and perhaps a pillow for Shavasana later, those could be useful as well. So just take your time getting those things set up for yourself. You can place the soles of your feet into butterfly pose like this, instead of having them closer to your pelvic floor area. Also, anytime you're in a seated position, you can come into rock pose. So letting your buttocks rest into your ankles here. This is extremely good for digestion during pregnancy. And you can also place a blanket or cushion between your buttocks and ankles if that's more comfortable for you. So coming back to sitting, I invite you to bring your palms together into heart center. Just rubbing them, generating some heat and stimulating the 72,000 nerve endings in your body, balancing both sides of your brain, and then letting the palms of your hands gently rest at heart center on your sternum. Let's take a deep inhale together through the nose and exhaling out. And let's do that 2 more times. And then if you can, close your eyes as they're tuning in and gently roll them up to the third eye point between your eyebrows, activating the center for intuition, inner knowing. It is also scientifically proven to be connected to your second chakra and womb area where your baby is. So let's take a deep inhale now to tune in. Om Namo. Another inhale. Guru Dev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And inhaling deeply and exhaling, relaxing your hands. Let's bring the thumbs to your cheekbones, close to your nose, and just start by massaging the face, unwinding any stress and tension you may be carrying from the day or the week, and just letting yourself be, unwind, massaging any place on your face, spending longer if you find any tight or sore points. Even tracing like a mask all the way down to your chin. Beautiful. You can bring your fingers in as well. Oh, just loosening and letting yourself just feel amazing, tapping into that space. To take some shoulder rolls, just loosening your upper body. Beautiful. And just shaking things out. Great. Let's start with some warm up poses. And the first one will be Sufi swirls. So you can stay here or you can extend your soles into butterfly pose. And you can place your hands anywhere on your calves. So closer to your ankles, closer to your knees. And we're going to start to swirl around the sacrum in your spine, just making this big movement like you're spinning a top. Great. And on the inhalation, opening your heart center and chest forward. On the exhalation, rounding your chest back. And just keep going at your own pace. This can stay slow and small, or it can become bigger, wider, as feels good to you. And breathing. This is extremely good for releasing any tightness in your spine, pelvic area. And let's move in the other direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. These big round movements. Feeling your inner stability, your inner peace and light. It's right within you. Okay, just 2 more rounds. And then staying in easy pose or rock pose, keep your arms in the same position, anchored into your shins, and we're going to do a back and forth movement, spinal flexes. So leading with your heart, letting it round forward, and then exhaling your chin down into your chest. Excellent. And then we're going to bring in, if you'd like, some arm movements. You can stay here the whole time if you prefer, or join me on raising your right arm up and gazing toward the sky, and then exhaling down, and then alternating your other arm up and down. So beautiful. It's like you're flying. You can imagine being your favorite bird. Who would that be? Keep going. Doing great. And stretching out your spine, releasing anything that tends to get trapped in your lower back, just letting it all out. And then let's bring both arms up. You bounce, coming down. And just one more time together. Beautiful. I'm going to move these props so sides around me are free. We're going to move into seated side body stretch. You'd like to lean into your left side and bringing your right arm up. We're going to round over, gazing up towards your arm, toward the sky, and then coming back to center. Inhaling over toward the other side, looking up at your arms like you're painting your rainbow, stretching your side body, and coming to center, then back to the other side. Inhaling and exhaling, finding your own pace. Hopefully, this feels very good. Exploring your body today, knowing that every day in pregnancy can rapidly change, and that is perfectly normal. That is part of the ride. And anytime you are feeling better and stronger and more peaceful, that means your baby is too. So trusting you two are one. Now you have the option to either stay here or come into a or deeper stretch, bending your elbow down into the earth and then riding back up, being up this beautiful sweeping motion, rocking back and forth. Oh, I really feel that in my shoulders now. It feels so good. Okay, and let's do one more round at your own pace. Coming back to center and stretching both arms up, bringing your palms together into prayer pose. And let's take a deep inhale and exhale. Okay, just releasing the posture. Let's do some neck rolls. So this should feel very relaxed, no compression, no pushing, forcing, straining whatsoever. So nice deep stretch. So if you'd like to curl your neck down toward your chest, just tucking that in and start to make a very slow, deep round in one direction, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your mouth and head. Beautiful. You can also imagine that there is paint on the tip of your nose and you are tracing a gigantic circle around. And breathing. And when you're ready, let's switch directions. If you find any especially tight spots, you could stay there. Just pause and breathe deeply into those areas, inviting them to release and soften. This is helping to loosen your neck, shoulders, and strengthen the unification between your mind and heart, letting this pathway really work optimally for you. And let's just take another inhale and exhale. Let's come into all fours. We're going to do a variation of child's pose. So letting your arms, let me show you from the side first, be about underneath your shoulders, so not too far forward or back, yeah. And letting your knees be underneath your buttocks. And then coming back forward if you'd like. And then now you're going to bend your elbows down so they are grounded into the earth. Awesome. And we're going to start to make some pelvic circles. And first, just going to the left, you are letting your entire pelvic floor just dance around, opening, curling your back, kind of like cat-cow movements. And these circles can be small if you wish, or they can be larger. You can pick up the pace if that feels right for you, or you can stay slow and steady. Just feeling into your body, feeling into what you and your baby need in this moment. Staying connected to your breath. And let's switch directions now, going the opposite way. You're doing so well. Showing up for you and your sweet baby is everything. And you are doing that right now. So we're stretching the hips, pelvis, and thighs. This is great for practicing pelvic floor exercises and just being in touch with this womb area that holds so much for internal organs, for this growing miracle of life inside of you. And this is also very emotionally balancing. Okay, do a couple more circles. Excellent. And just pausing here in the center and letting yourself slowly extend back into rock pose. And then we're going to come into standing. So however that feels good for you, maybe one foot at a time and then gently rolling up. And we're going to go into sun goddess pose. So extending your feet a bit wider than your hips, toes pointed outward. Your hands are going to be in Gyan Mudra. So your thumb and your index finger are going to be touching. Your fingers are going to be facing skyward. And there's going to be a bend in your elbows. You can kind of extend them out from your shoulders to start with. And we're going to bend the knees and your elbows simultaneously. So let's take a deep inhale first. And then exhale, bending your elbows and knees down, and then holding and pausing, just breathing here, finding your strength, your stability, your nourishment. Now you can stay here, or if you like, you can join me to do some alternating arm positions. So taking a deep inhale up, letting your hands touch over your head, and then exhaling down. Beautiful. And then you can bring your arms in a diagonal, and then coming down, inhaling in the opposite direction, exhaling down, and then inhaling toward the center again over your head. Beautiful. And keep going at your own pace. You can follow me along or you can do your own thing. So you might feel your thighs really activated now. That's exactly what we want. Build that strength in your legs to carry your baby now and throughout every coming phase. And just feeling into that which is already within you, your own power, your light, your radiance, just letting that shine. Awesome. We'll just do this. Just a couple more rounds. And then see, bend down one more time. And then inhale your arms up over your head, touching the palms together, exhaling them down into prayer pose at your heart center. And then let's put one hand to your baby, another on heart center. Just feeling the benefit of how hard you just worked. You did it. Any shifts that you're tuning into. And staying connected. Next, we're going to do a signature Khalsa waist squats. So I invite you to roll your yoga mat up at least halfway. So we're going to position our feet on the roll up portion, and I will demonstrate to you exactly what we're going to do. This is one of the best things you can do during pregnancy and to stay strong, to open your pelvic floor, to prepare yourself for the birth experience of your dreams. And it's something every culture and the entire planet does. So it's been practiced by women since time immemorial. Just feels so amazing. So you have your mat rolled up. You can play with how high or short you would like it. You want to prop your ankles up so you're resting onto your toes. Keep your feet parallel straight in front of you, and your feet are about hips width or a little wider. Now, we're going to do 15 rounds together. And first, let me show you exactly what to expect. So inhaling, bringing your arms up into prayer pose, exhaling them into your chest, and then gently squatting toward the earth, bringing your elbows between your knees, then placing your hands onto the earth. You're actually going to lean your body weight forward, so you're not just standing back up from your legs. You're going to use your arms to brace yourself and leaning in and then dropping your head, relaxing it completely, slowly starting to roll up. And then coming back into standing, sweeping your arms out overhead, and then exhaling them back to close and prayer pose. Now, one modification if you happen to be 34 weeks pregnant and you know that your baby is breech, we are going to pause halfway. So you will inhale your arms up overhead, exhaling down, exact same way we just started, but then pausing here when your knees are bent, placing your hands anywhere on your thighs, and then curling forward, relaxing your head and neck completely, and then rounding up, and then closing in the same way. So you just do you. And now let's begin. So inhaling up and coming all the way down. Dropping into your pelvic floor, leaning forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, take any breaks that you may need. Sip of water, relax, and then come right back in when you're ready. 6, but an incredible full body workout. 7, 8, 9, really relaxing your head forward, letting it hang. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep breathing. Then your last 15th one. And then just pausing with your hands at heart center, closing your eyes, rolling them to the third eye point. Taking a deep breath. Now we're going to come back to sitting. So first roll out your yoga mat. You can move your arms or kind of kick it out. So noticing how you're feeling now, checking in with yourself, making any adjustments to your body as needed. And we are going to do a 3-minute keep up exercise. So this is perhaps one of the most challenging postures of the whole class. However, there are a plethora of benefits, and I promise you can do it. It will not hurt you. It will only increase your resilience. So we're going to bring the arms out next to the shoulder, parallel, and your elbows aren't, completely locked out. You want a little bit of a bend, but your arms do stay straight. And we're going to go up and down, kind of like a bird that's fluttering, just a couple inches down, couple inches up, and start moving your hands so they're going to flip flop up and down. So go ahead and join me now. And just keep going back and forth, in and out. If going faster feels more just supportive for you, go for it. Or if you want to stay slower, just keep that movement going. Try not to stop if you can. It's kind of like your palms flipping back and forth, you're flipping pancakes. It's up and down, rhythmic. Preparing yourself to face any challenge that may come. throughout your pregnancy journey or life in general. We know that it's not a matter of if there's going to be more challenges. It is truly a matter of when. And so by doing something like this, you know that anything that may come, you can go through it. You can go to the other side without uh, falling down or feeling like it's too difficult and you can't do it. After doing your K-pops, you know that you can. You're also disciplining the mind, which sometimes can be showing up as even more difficult to manage than the physical experience in your arms right now. So just letting yourself go through anything that may be showing up, any thoughts, just observing them, letting them go, honoring yourself through thick and thin. Okay, and we're into the last minute. Hang on. Almost anything for less than a minute. And also, nobody will mess with you. Build up your protective shield, knowing the depth of your strength. You don't let anyone mess with you. You speak your truth and you stand in it. So we do have nice relaxation after this to look forward to. There are just 30 more seconds now. Keep going. And building up that fortitude, crossing the threshold. Good, good, good. Okay, now bring your arms out, stretch, inhale them up, and exhale them down to your chest. You did it. Amazing. Now just relaxing your palms down, bring one hand to your belly, another to your heart, and releasing, letting down, feeling how much stronger you are immediately. And we'll just stay here, long, deep breathing for several minutes, exploring the depths of your inner respiratory system and your lungs, letting yourself completely fill up with fresh prana, life force on the inhalation, and completely letting out, cleansing, exhaling toxins and irritants, and then inhaling again when that feels natural for you. And everybody's pace with this may be different. That is okay. Now, closing your eyes, rolling them up to the third eye point, going within, finding your center. You can also imagine on the next inhalation, pushing your diaphragm down towards your pelvic floor, expanding out. And then releasing on the exhalation, letting the energy flow up your spine, kind of like it's riding an elevator back. Activating your pelvic floor. And expanding to your maximum capacity of up to 6,000 cubic centimeters within your lungs instead of 600 or 700 like so many people do with shallow chest breathing. And keep breathing. deepening the relationship with your baby, developing patience and endurance, letting your baby feel that within you. And releasing your hands and you're ready. Now we'll stay seating. Just bring out your cushion or block if you're using one. And let's just shake the legs out briefly. We're going to go into life nerve stretch. So bringing one leg straight in front of you and bending the other. So the sole of the foot is resting into your perineum in your thigh. And you can extend your mula bandha, your buttocks back. So you're feeling like your pelvic area is straight forward. Your hips are really connected instead of out to the side. Yeah. Let's take a deep inhale up, arms toward the sky. And then exhaling, bringing your heart towards your leg, stretching. Now you could stay here anywhere in your leg that feels good for you, or you can extend them all the way to your toes. So you're doing you. And breathing. This is extremely good for sciatic pain, for deeply stretching your legs. And you can stay here if you like, or you can join me for a variation. Inhaling, your arm towards your bent knee, behind you touching the earth. And you can then kind of gently bend into it as you sweep the other arm back, and then coming forward again, touching your toes. And inhaling up, and then exhaling. So try to avoid bringing your head towards your knee. Try to bring your heart and your belly, kind of keeping your head up. Yes. So you can stay here. You can add in one other variation if you'd like with me. Just deepening, gripping your back palm into the floor, raising your hips up to the sky, kind of arching backward and then coming down and bending forward again over your leg. Awesome. I love it. You can do that about 3 more times. And then inhaling your arms up and relaxing them down. Shake out your legs. So we're going to switch sides, bending the opposite leg into your stretched out leg. And let's inhale up and then letting yourself lead from the heart, extending towards your toes or beyond them. You can grip your big toe if you'd like and just stay here breathing. Hmm. So we are also improving circulation in the hamstrings, the pelvic floor area, your hips. and also circulation throughout your liver, your kidneys, your lower spine. And let's, if you'd like, join me in inhaling back, bending away from you, sweeping your arms up, and then exhaling down. Making this rhythmic movement for you and baby, taking them for a joyous ride. They love to move. And your organs can get so cramped during pregnancy, so letting them open up, alleviating any pressure, and creating more space. I've been working with children for a very long time, 20 years, and with pregnant women for over 10 years. And I've never heard one woman ever regret investing into more self-care and healing time during pregnancy. You are so worth it. And now let's go into the other variation if you'd like to join me. So extending, wheeling your hips up, and then exhaling all the way down again. Awesome. And I'll do that about 3 more times. Okay, and exhaling down, last one. Inhaling your arms up, and then letting them gently fall down. Shaking your legs one more time if you like. Okay, now we're going into a straddle stretch. So just moving things around as needed. And this can be here, 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 anywhere that feels right for you. So staying seated here, the connecting your buttocks, rooting into the ground. Let's start to sway back and forth, almost like the waves of the ocean, and mimicking them. You can start to kind of touch next to your feet. Ooh, opening up your hips. Further stretching your side body. Beautiful. And you can start to inhale, stretch your arms over on either side as well. It's deepening and nourishing. I know every time I do this, where I think I can stop at the beginning turns into a completely different place. I can stretch more deeply as I stay here. And that is possible for you too. And creating space, the home of your baby. You are the only home for this precious soul. Say for about 10 moons. So, and next, if you'd like to bring your arms into the center, inhaling, stretching them up, and then extending forward, kind of swaying like you're rolling back and forth, finding more depth in this movement, tuning into your baby, tuning into yourself. You can stay here if you'd like. You can even just pause and stretch without moving back and forth. And if you'd like, you can join me the next time and exhaling across your body, kind of in a diagonal. Inhaling up And then across. Finding every single part of the stretch. And giving yourself a nice mental break as well. Bringing harmony into your body, your mind, and your spirit. Okay, and one more in each side. And then big stretch in the middle. Coming down. So back into easier rock pose. I'm going to do a cooling breathwork pattern, Sutali Pranayam. So if you are new to this, I got you. Walk you through each step together. So start by relaxing your tongue out to your lower lip, sticking it out. Yes. And if you can, take it one step further and curl your tongue. Now, this is genetic, so if you happen not to be able to easily curl your tongue, no worries. You can just stay here. And invite you, feel free to watch me a couple times until you got this, and then you can close your eyes, roll them up to the third eye point, and continue at your own pace. So you're going to inhale through your curled tongue and mouth like this. Pause and then exhale through your nose. Great. And keep going, relaxing into this breath work. Inhaling through your tongue and mouth. Exhaling through your nose. Relaxing your shoulders. Keeping your spine straight but relaxed. Such a cooling and calming breath pattern. Supporting your nervous system to regulate. And when your nervous system is regulated, so is your baby's. To start healthy parenting in the womb, your child will come out calmer. Keep going. Giving yourself the gift of deep renewal. Taking a break from the world, just going within. Whenever you are ready, just gently releasing your tongue. Bringing your palms into your belly with your baby. This feels good. And checking in with yourself, noticing any shifts, how you feel now. Staying intimately connected with your babe. Okay, and next, last standing position of the class before you start to relax is to dance. So you can stay down here and just start moving your body. You can come to standing. Move in any way that feels good for you. Just letting every single part of your body express. You can keep your hands on your womb, or you can let them move out. Either way, let your baby be your dance partner. You two are one. It's dancing together. Even the places that may not feel comfortable, just as much as the ones that do. Your body is sacred and whole. And dancing is one of the most beautiful universal expressions every culture knows around the world. This is so good to do every day if you can during pregnancy. Dance and move and release anything that is held or stuck in your tissues. Just get it out. You don't need to hold on to any extra stress or tension, negativity, or whatever happened from the day. Just move it out. It can be silly, pensive, and deep. I always need more dance in my life whenever I do this. Okay, last little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, we'll come back into sitting to chanted mantra together. So the mantra is Hami Hum Brahm Hum. And what that means is all that I long to be, I already am. Feel welcome to interlace your fingers and rest them at the top of your belly and letting your spine be gently straight, keeping your buttocks elevated if you'd like on a cushion or block, relaxing your shoulders down and just gently tucking your chin, so-called neck lock. So not too far forward or too far back, just very loose and easy. Amazing. And let's begin. Hummy hum, Brahm hum. Hummy hum, Brahm hum. Hummy hum, rum 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 hum. Chanting for your babe, chanting for yourself. Hummy hum, rum hum. Hummy hum, rum hum. And taking a deep inhale, pausing briefly, then exhaling completely and relaxing your hands. Okay, you did it. Let's come into Shavasana, rest pose. So you can come to any position on your left side that feels right for you. I'm going to bring this nice big comfy pillow and put this in between your knees and ankles, my favorite sleep positions. And this is something that can really support you to completely go out for several minutes. So just finding your most comfortable recline position, meaning a blanket or a pillow to rest your head. And releasing anything that might feel like it's constricted or not exactly what you feel you need. Relaxing your jaw, your mouth, your whole face. Relaxing your entire body. As comfortable as you would be if you were going to go asleep. And if you do, that's fine. That's exactly what you need. Closing your eyes, going inward. Letting yourself come back to waking and letting your arms stretch out, your legs stretch out, squeezing every single part of your body, and then releasing, and slowly making your way back to sitting. Put one arm into the ground, pushing yourself back up. Most important part of class. And you'll close by chanting the long time sun and tuning out with one long sat nam. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And I wish you so much beauty and trust, ease, health, and grace throughout the rest of your pregnancy. Please keep in touch and let me know if you have any comments or questions about anything we did today or anything about pregnancy in general. I am here for you. So let's bring the palms together into heart center. And this is an Irish song if you're new to it. And inhaling. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. And inhaling to close with Sat Nam. Sat Nam.